Hey everyone, I'd just like to give an update on my channel and everything. Last night, the town that I lived in, Russellville, Alabama, got hit with a bad storm, and it is believed that a tornado was in this storm, and this stuff blew right by my house, blew right through town and all that. It did do damage to businesses and some people's houses and stuff like that. It tore roofs off. It tore up signs. It knocked down trees, all that type of thing. And it was pretty scary. I mean, I have to admit, I was scared. At first, I didn't really think too much about it until it actually hit. And I mean, I'd been hearing like a roaring sound in the air. That wasn't thunder or anything like that. It was just a constant roar. And it did that for like, I don't know, 30 minutes or an hour before anything major actually happened. And it was just, I don't know, I guess you just kind of don't really think until something like that does happen. Because, I mean, the actual part that was really what you would say severe, it didn't pop up till like last minute. Like they were already talking about other warnings and other threats and all that. And by the time they actually announced that there was a possible tornado actually hitting within the town, boom, it was already here. I mean, it was just like that storm was already in here in progress. And it was just like, boom, it hit. And it's like, you're like, oh my God, what do I do? Because like I said, we'd already been through other warnings and nothing really, I mean, I'm sure where the path that they went on, people, felt it. I mean, we were getting rain and all that stuff, and wind, but it wasn't anything really severe. I mean, it was just, in my mind, I guess my thinking was, well, okay, well, it's just going to be one of those nights and we're just going to hear about, nearby tornadoes or nearby, severe winds and whatever. But then all of a sudden, boom, when something like that hits, I mean, sometimes you only get like a minute or two's notice because it just pops up all of a sudden, like out of the blue. And so, yeah, it was just, it was definitely scary. And the winds, I think, from what I understand, they got up to like 55, 60 something miles an hour. And I mean, they just, by the time they got from where I lived all the way over to where the 4-lane is, Highway 43, it really built up strength. And I mean, it tore through. People have posted video footage and everything of it, and I mean, those winds were awful. And they just tore through, and they knocked out windows and of businesses and things like that. And it's just scary to think, and I feel bad for anybody that was out in it, but luckily, thank God, nobody got hurt or killed or anything like that. So that was a blessing. But it really makes you think, because within the last, I guess, 7 or 8 or 9 years, there have been really, really big close encounters. Back in, I believe it was 2011, somewhere in that neighborhood, Phil Campbell, which is a neighboring town, and Hackleburg and all those places, they got hit with real bad tornadoes, and it did kill people. Quite a few people lost their lives during those tornadoes. That was a year when a whole bunch of tornadoes just tore through Alabama, and it was very devastating. And it just, and then when you have something like that hit so close, it just really makes you think about how lucky we are, to be alive. And it goes to show, it can happen to any town, even like, here I am sharing my ideas for changes that I would like to see happen in my town. and that I really do hope will happen. But still, it makes you think about, well, gosh, God has, or whoever or whatever has its own plans in life, and no matter what you plan or design for a town or whatever, something else could have bigger plans, and a tornado can be rip through your town at any minute and destroy everything, and it's so scary. It's just I don't know, it just really makes you think. And so I just wanted to take a moment to be grateful, for the fact that we're all still here, and that that it didn't do more damage than what it did. Thank God. But anyway, I hope everyone is doing well, and we'll talk to you in future videos. Bye.